there, my name is Rebecca, and this is a yoga workout with the UNLV Rebel Rec Center. This will be about 20-30 minute class. No equipment is needed today except for your mat, a towel if you need it, some water if you'd like, but just a place on the ground where you can spread out and feel comfortable kneeling and placing your hands on the floor. Okay, so with that in mind, we'll go ahead and start in child's pose. So come down to a kneeling position on your mat towards the back. Spread your knees to the wide edges of your mat and touch your big toes together. Sit your hips as far back as you can and then lower your hands all the way down, taking your forehead down to the mat. Now as you're here, close your eyes and start to turn your focus inward. Become more aware of your breath and your body. Start to slow down your breathing, maybe extend your exhales a little more. Then we'll take a few rounds of breath here together. Start with an inhale through your nose. Fill up your belly first, your ribs and your chest. Open mouth, exhale, sigh it out, deflate down towards your mat, let it go. And again, breathe in through the nose. Fill up belly, ribs, chest. Take a little bit fuller of a breath. Then open mouth, exhale, deflate, let it go. Actively squeeze your belly on the way out. And then last one together, breathe in again through the nose. Fill up your biggest breath of the day as high as you can. Take a pause at the top of your breath. Take in one more sip of air. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Squeeze the belly at the bottom of the breath. Wring out every last bit of stale energy. Then seal your lips, start to breathe in and out through your nose. Then listen here, take your right hand to your right shoulder. And then take your right hand back down to the mat. Left hand to left shoulder, left hand to the mat. Right hand, right shoulder, left hand, left shoulder. Keep alternating. Just taking it nice and slow, feeling your elbows, your shoulders, your lats, maybe opening up. Take one more round of right and left, and then take both hands back to the mat. Place your thumbs up, palms together, pinkies touch the mat to start. You can stay right here if that's enough, or you can start to bend your elbows at any level that works for your shoulders. Just take it slow until your thumbs draw closer to your neck, maybe make contact. Find a stopping point for you, whether that's with thumbs in contact or just elbows bent to any degree. Take a big breath in. Sink your chest to the mat on your breath out. One more. Then re-extend your hands. Slowly make your way up to tabletop. Stack your wrists underneath your shoulders and your knees underneath your hips. Take an inhale and firm up on the exhale. Then inhale to cow pose. Drop the belly, lift the gaze. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. And then exhale to cat pose. Pull your navel upward, press the mat away. Let your chin fall forward. Then inhale, rotating from the shoulders into cow pose, belly down, gaze lifted. Exhale to cat, tuck your tailbone, curl your chin down. Inhale, look up. Exhale, look down. Continue to flow, breath to movement. Moving from those shoulders, feeling that little bit of rotation and movement in your scapula as you breathe and flow. Continuing to integrate into your body, moving away from your day and all those thoughts, all the places in your brain you've been residing, starting to move into your belly, move into your heart space, letting that transition happen naturally, the more you can focus on your breath and body. And then on your next inhale, return to a neutral tabletop. Take a full exhale. And then inhale to bird dog. Send your right leg back to start. You can point your toe, maybe flex just your big toe, and then take your left hand up, thumb up, shoulder away from your ear. Then place your focus on your right hand and your right shoulder. Press the mat away from your chest. Firm up your shoulder blade. Take a breath in. Exhale, return to tabletop. Switch it out. Inhale, bird dog on the other side. Left foot back. Point the ankle, flex the big toe, and then lift the right hand, thumb up. Draw the shoulder away from the ear. Firm up your core. Keep breathing, but put your focus on the left shoulder and actively press the mat away from your left shoulder. One more breath. And on your exhale, neutral tabletop. Inhale, bird dog, right leg, left arm. Stay for the exhale. One more breath in. Exhale, back to center. Inhale, switch sides, bird dog. Right hand, left leg. Stay and exhale. Breath in. And exhale, return to neutral tabletop. From here, scapular retraction. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Push the mat away. Gently continue to move those shoulder blades together and apart. Avoid bending in the elbows. That's the hardest part. You're just isolating that movement in shoulders and chest. Working on warming up, loosening up the joints, getting ourselves ready for the rest of the work today. One more breath. Then inhale, neutral tabletop, tuck your toes. Exhale, downward dog. Lift your hips up and back. Pedal out your legs. Shift your weight side to side. Maybe shrug your shoulders and rotate from your shoulders here. Start to feel that warm up. Maybe a little more activation of the shoulders, the wrists, the palms. Then find your stillness in downward dog. Let the heels drop down. Press your chest towards your toes. Look towards the back of your mat. Take a strong breath. Then inhale, look forward, then listen here, different than normal. Exhale, walk your hands back towards your toes. Until you're in a forward fold, take your feet wide. Inhale, halfway lift, flat spine. Exhale, forward fold. Good, settle in to your forward fold. Reach for opposite elbows. Let the upper body hang. Maybe sway side to side. Loosen things up. And come back to center. Toe heel your feet closer together. Keep the toes wide. And slowly, one vertebrae at a time, roll up to standing. Very nice. As you arrive at the top, shrug your shoulders up and back 5 times. And then we'll switch direction and go up and forward. Good. Then inhale, take the arms up. Exhale, take them out to the side if you can. Oops. And back to your sides. Inhale up. Exhale out to the side. Inhale up. Exhale side. 2 more. Inhale up. Exhale side. Inhale up. Exhale side. Good. Take another inhale, reach the hands up. Exhale, side bend to the left, but you're gonna take your left hand to your right elbow for that side bend. Press the hips to your right. Keep your chest lifted and open. Take another breath. Stay, exhale. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, side bend to the right, but switch hands, right hand to left elbow. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bump the hips to the side. And another breath here. Settle down. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, baby back bend. Open the chest, pull the elbows back. Squeeze the glutes, support your low spine, like your belly button is trying to lift through your sternum. Take another breath and stay. Inhale, lengthen your hands to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Bend at the hips. Good. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Use the hands, press into your thighs. Maybe bend the knees a little if your low back feels tight or rounded. And then take that long spine, look down at your mat. Breathe in. Open mouth, exhale. And take the hands towards the mat, forward fold. Bend your knees as much as you need to, even open them out wide if you need to. Bring the hands to the mat and take a slow walk to plank. Once you find your plank pose, pull the navel in, press the mat away, finding those active shoulder blades. Inhale, shift forward, slow exhale. Lower all the way down to belly, chest, and thighs. Very nice. Inhale, halfway cobra. Hover the hands, keep the toes down, and just lift your chest. Feel your back work. Breathe in, lift up. Exhale, lower down, ground the palms. Inhale, halfway lift. A little bit higher. Maybe your navel lifts off the floor, but keep the shoulders back, the neck long. Breathe in, maybe look up. Exhale, bring it back down. Tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Gently lift your way up and back. Pause here. If you need that movement, pedal out your legs. Maybe shift your weight again, side to side. Catch your breath. Take some open mouth exhales. And then settle into your downward facing dog. Take another big breath in. Big breath out. Inhale, look forward. And then exhale, walk your hands back towards your feet. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose, rise up, big extension to standing. Exhale, side bend to the left. Left hand to right elbow. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, side bend to the right. Inhale to center. Exhale, baby back bend. Inhale, re-extend your arms. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold, and walk your hands out to plank. Find your plank. Breathe in, hold strong. Exhale, lower down halfway. Elbows to your ribs. Find that hover. Inhale, upward facing dog, straight arms this time. If you'd like, untuck your toes. You can lift your knees or just keep your knees on the mat, wherever you feel the most comfort in your low back. Take an inhale, look up. Exhale, downward dog over the toes. Big breath in. And exhale, drop down to your knees. Good. Take a moment to find a comfortable seat, whether that's on your ankles or you can sit cross-legged with hips on the floor. Just take that moment to set that up. And then we'll start with some wrist rotations. So taking the index finger in and out, in and out. And then we'll switch directions. We'll go up and out. Okay, and then we'll take the right hand forward, fingertips up, and use the left hand just to give a little pressure. We're working on that forearm stretch. And then fingertips down on the right hand, left hand just for a little bit of pressure to again feel that stretch on the top of your forearm. And then switch to the other side, fingertips up. A little bit of pressure using your right hand. You can almost try to push your shoulder into it. Helps give some resistance. And then take the fingertips down. Very nice. Hopefully that's feeling good. We're getting ourselves ready for doing push-ups today and having a little bit of push-up mobility. So when we're doing push-ups today, one of the cues that I give is to turn your thumbs upward, especially if you're having a wrist or shoulder pain. Turning the thumbs upward or even fingertips out to the side, a little or a lot, might help with that shoulder, any kind of shoulder or wrist pain. Sometimes wrist pain can come from nerves that are in your shoulders, so you want to avoid too much pain in wrists. So if you can alleviate it, alleviate it. We're also going to be working on some single-sided strength. So one of the things I recommend is making a fist, and if you can't make a fist, can you find a book or something to maybe place your hand on? That might give you some of that offset feeling. But if you can make the fist, then make the fist. Okay, so let's just start with a regular push-up. So we'll place the hands on the mat. Take the index finger towards the top corner of your mat, or more if you need to. Set up on toes or knees. I'm working on knees today, but if you've got the toes, go for the toes. Take an inhale, lower down. Exhale, push up. Inhale, down. Exhale, push up. Now keep going here. Go as low as you safely can. Only go as low as you feel comfortable, that you can continue to push yourself up. So I'm gonna take it from the wrist stretches. All right, so now we'll move into our first set of push-ups. So when you place your hands on the mat, I always say to turn your thumbs out. You can either do a little or a lot based on your shoulder pain. The goal is to avoid any pain in your wrist that's related to your shoulder. Sometimes it's your nerves that go from shoulder to wrist that create that wrist pain. So we don't want to move into that pain too much. So if you need to, you can always turn your hands out to the side. We will also be doing some single-sided strength, which means we're going to be doing a push-up with fist. If you need to, the optional equipment is you can grab a book to put one hand on if you need to. You can also use a dumbbell that's tall enough that you're putting your palm on the dumbbell rather than your knuckles on the floor. Your choice. But we'll start with the first set of push-ups. So place your hands on the mat. Turn your index fingers towards the top corners of your mat, so they're just turned out a little bit. Spread all 10 fingers wide, and then get your core set up, the rest of your body. Shoulders are directly over your wrist. Engage in your navel. Maybe lift forward or shift forward just slightly, and then lower down and press up. Down and up. Good, keep going here. And as you're going down, you can bring your chest as close to the floor as you safely can. Don't go further than what you can push yourself back up. Even if that's just a few inches, that's okay. Get those few inches of strength and work on the depth as you go. We're here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Sit back on your heels. Take a quick break. From here, we're gonna go a little bit wider with the hands. So hands are usually with the thumbs under your shoulders. We're gonna go just a little bit wider than that. And again, you can turn the palms out if you need to. Place the hands just a little bit wider than they were last time. Get your core set up, whether you're on your toes or your knees. Squeeze your core in, shift your weight slightly forward. Inhale down, exhale, press up. Good, keep going. Find that breath, keep it going. Good. Find your depth, even if it's just those few inches, that's fine. We're here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Sit back on your heels. Last set like this, we'll be doing narrow. So thumbs come closer together, somewhere inside your shoulders. Place your hands on the mat, thumbs close together. You can find that turn out or turn in if you need to, but if you do the turn in, make sure that your elbows point backwards, shoulders away from ears. Set up your core. Breathe in, shift forward, lower down, exhale, push up. Inhale, down, exhale, up, down, and up. Keep going. Inhale and exhale. Push and push for 4, 3, you got this, 2, and 1. Sit back on your heels, shake out the arms. Now we're moving into a single-sided. This is where a book would come into play if you need it. Otherwise, you can just use your fist, dumbbell, whatever else you got. So the goal here is to use the flat palm as your way to push up and not use the other hand as much. So we're going for a regular distance grip. So knuckle to the floor, hand to the side, then set up your core, shoulders over your wrists, engage your navel, breathe in, shift forward, exhale, or rather exhale, push up. Inhale, lower down, exhale, push up. Feel that one side. Use the palm on the floor. Keep it going for just 2 more for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax. Good. Nice job. All right, other side. Knuckle in the hand, palm to the floor. Get your core set up, knees or toes. Shift the shoulders forward. Breathe in, lower down. Exhale, push it up. Use that palm. Keep pressing. This is great. You're doing good. Good. 2 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Shake that out. All right. Meet me back in downward facing dog. In downward facing dog, take a big breath in, big breath out. Inhale, look forward. This time, big step forward into forward fold. Use your legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Then inhale into chair pose. Bend the knees, drop the hips, reach the arms overhead. From here, shift the fingertips down towards the mat. Keep your hips back, knees bent. We're moving into a fly. So lift the back of your palms towards the ceiling. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Bring it back down. Lift, lower. Exhale, inhale. Keep it going. Breathe it out. Feel your upper back muscles. These are different muscles than what we were just using. So even though your shoulders may feel a little fatigued, we're using back instead of chest. Keep it going. Looking good. Feeling good, hopefully. We're 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale to mountain, give those legs a break. Exhale into chair. Second round, take the fingertips to the floor. Turn your palms behind you. So now, when we lift, it's shoulders lift. Squeeze the blades, then thumbs back together. Inhale, lift pinkies, or exhale, lift pinkies. Inhale, bring it down. Good. Squeeze and focus on the shoulder blades. If there was a pencil in between your shoulder blades, you'd be able to squeeze it with the shoulder blades. So you're feeling that movement, that engagement of the upper back. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, mountain pose. Give the hands and arms a break. Exhale to chair. One more round. Take the hands, point them fingers towards the floor. Palms face forward, thumbs out. Same movement here, but now the thumbs are lifting up. Pinkies come together. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Good. Bring those pinkies down and close together. Keep the palms lifted out, elbows straight. So you want to move from the shoulders, move from the back and the blades, rather than bending with the elbows. It's not an elbow movement. It's a full shoulder movement. And back. We're here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, side bend to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, side bend to the right. Inhale to center. Exhale, baby back bend. Take an extra moment here. Breathe in. Stay, breath out. Good. Inhale, mountain, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high to low plank. Last one. Step the feet back, lower down halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Then drop down to the knees and chest. Take your right hand out to the side. Left foot bends, or left knee bends, and kick that foot up and over. So we're getting a chest stretch here. We're gonna stay here for 3 breaths, so feel free to rest your head on the floor. Big breaths, open mouth exhales. Gently come back to center and swap it out. Left hand long, right hand under your shoulder, bend your right knee, tilt your right foot over your body. Get that good chest stretch on your left side. Rest your head down, get comfortable for 3 breaths. Come back to center and press your way to child's pose. Same position we started in. Only this time we're gonna add in that elbows bent. So take your palms together, thumbs up, forehead down, and bend your elbows. Good, get settled in. Maybe thumbs make contact, maybe not. Otherwise, your elbows just bend to the degree that you feel like you can. If you have that extra space, you can take the thumbs all the way to the neck. Great. Maybe inch the elbows slightly more forward and together if you want extra intensity for your stretch. Take a big breath in and open mouth. Exhale, take the chest further down into the floor. Stay here for a few breaths. Feel free to utilize the open mouth exhales and just let yourself settle down a little bit. Then slowly make your way up and then make your way onto your back. So however that makes most sense to you, face in the direction that you'd like. Once you lay on your back, hug your knees in, happy baby pose, stamp your feet towards the ceiling, reach for the inner outer edges of your feet. Maybe rock your torso side to side. Giving the hips and the low back a little bit of a break. Then come back to center with your knees and then take both knees to the right side for an easy twist. You can take the arms out to the side or 90 degrees in the elbows. Wherever you are, turn your gaze to the left and settle down. Take another big breath in. Open mouth, relax. Take a gentle cruise through center with both knees and over to the left. Get them settled, turn your gaze to the right. Big breath in. Open mouth, let it go. Good, keep breathing, relax. Gently roll the knees back to center. Give yourself one last final embrace. Hug the knees in, forehead to your knee. Breathe in, squeeze, hold. Exhale, release. Savasana, extend your arms and legs out long. Continue to lay on your back. Get comfortable in whatever space and capacity that looks like for you. It might be different each practice. It might be different for each person. So just get yourself comfortable, use any props that you might need to. Take a moment to get that set up. And then once you're laying down, close your eyes, smooth out the edges of your breath. Let the mind feel connected to the body, but at the same time, elevating and floating away. You can stay right here for the next few minutes, and I will be here to guide you out. Gently begin to bring your mind back to your body. Wiggle your fingers and toes, reawaken gently. And as you feel ready, take an inhale, reach your arms overhead, point your toes, full body stretch. And on your exhale, draw the knees into your chest and roll to either side. Slowly, mindfully make your way up to an easy seat. Realign your head over your heart and your heart over your hips. And as you arrive in your seat, cultivate that mindfulness again, that connection with your body, that presence in a different place than maybe where you spent the rest of your day. Being here in this moment, feeling that connection, being in a place of observing and noticing. Can you move your heart in a space of gratitude and end on that connection with something positive? Grateful for something about your practice, about your day, about yourself. Then breathe that in, fill up. Breathe out, let go. Then close out your practice. Place your hands together at your heart, thumbs to your chest. The light within me sees and honors the light within you. Namaste. Thank you for being here. Again, my name is Rebecca, and I'll be back next week with another yoga workout, focusing on a different body group next week. So I hope to see you then. Thanks.